Did you know that the average human attention span is 8.25 seconds? That's less than a goldfish. Let that sink in for just a minute. To grab or keep someone's short attention, what you write must be compelling, creative, and to the point. And to get them to take action, you need a call to action that compels someone to tap, click, or hire you. However, many tutors do not take into consideration the right call to action at the right time. And this is mistake number 22. So in this video, we're going to take a look at why you should use a call to action, things to think about when you're creating a call to action, what the best call to actions are to get people to take the next step and hire you, and calls to action in different areas online. My name's Joanne Kaminski, and I've been getting online tutoring students since 2010. And as simple as using a call to action seems, I still forget to follow all of the advice that I'm actually going to be sharing with you today. Why? Well, there's a lot to think about, and using the same call to action each and every time is boring, and it's not always effective. So when I would write like blog posts in the beginning, I didn't always think about what call to action I wanted people to take. And when you don't know what call to action you want people to take, it's hard to point people in the right direction to take it. I've since learned how to get more people to take the right call to action at the right time. So let's dive in. For most of us online tutors, we need to get past our inner, I don't want to come off as salesy, and ask potential clients and students to take an intended and specific action. So why should we create a call to action? First, it encourages readers to take action. Next, it's going to help increase your conversion rate. And that's the amount of people who actually take the next step that you desire them to take. And lastly, it's going to help you achieve your goals and your objectives. Trying to create content without a call to action is like asking someone to contact you and not providing any contact details. It is pointless. And this is why you need to ensure that you always use call to actions in marketing and that you make them strong and enticing. Did you know that almost 90% of website visitors read headlines and call to action copy, and that many don't read like anything else? Also, calls to action on Facebook posts can boost click-through rates by nearly 300%. Now, you're going to notice throughout this video that I'm going to give you specific calls to action. And this is to model what they are, but also so that you can continue to get value for your online tutoring business and get the best results. So if you like this, click like, subscribe, and that little bell. Now notice how this call to action is sweet, to the point, and continues to give you value. This action's not about me, it's about you and helping you get the success that you deserve as an online tutor. What you're looking at right now is actually called a call to action overlay on YouTube. This visual helps you to know the exact action I want you to take. So if you know someone right now that might benefit from this, please share this video and pass it on. They will thank you for it. Now, when you're thinking about creating fresh call to actions, remember these helpful guidelines. Use value-oriented language. How will the call to action mirror the user's end goal? What will they get out of it? Think about what's important for them and why they want to visit the landing page in the first place. Use action-oriented language. Make sure the call to action is urgent enough that people won't want to miss out, like download now, click here, start now. Also, use a color that makes your call to action button stand out. The fastest way to grab someone's attention is by making your call to action stand out from the rest of the page and making it dominant. And one way to do this is with alternative colors. For example, if your website uses blue and gray, your call to action will work really well with highlighted orange. The extreme contrast leaves your users in no doubt as to what the next thing should do. You can use a color wheel and select the color opposite to your main color. The opposite color will stand out, but will also be aesthetically pleasing. So what I'm going to show you right now is a color wheel from Adobe that will show you complementary colors. All right, so here we've got some colors here. Like, let's say I was going with a teal theme. I've selected this. I'm going to put a link for you guys inside of the description so that you can just click on it and you can get here. But what you end up doing is you can try all these different types of colors, but if you stick with the complementary ones, you'll go for the same effect that I was just talking about. So if I were going for, like, most of my webpage was like this dark teal color, I would want to go with this orange. Notice how they complement each other and they go really well. If I have this lighter teal, here is the color. Now the cool thing is, look at this. This is the exact color code. So let's say I am trying to change the color. A lot of times all I have to do is enter this code and it will automatically come on up as this color. Or I can go into something like Canva and I can create my colors inside of there by entering in these numbers and create my button that way. So this is really cool. Now watch what happens as I move this around, it's going to show me all of the colors that match perfectly. So let's say I went with more like purples like this. Well, then I would want to use this bright green because that's really going to pop. And that's what we want. We want it to pop. We don't want it to look like everything else because if it looks like everything else, people won't click on it. Next, you want to make sure that you keep your call to action short and concise. You need to go straight to the point. Tell them exactly what you want in the fewest amount of words as you can. Provoke emotion or enthusiasm with punctuation. So using the call to action of call today looks better if you write it with an exclamation point like this. Call today. Also using capital letters or capitalizing the first letter of each word adds more emphasis as well. So give your audience a reason that they should take action. Adding benefit will help them take that desired action. Use a call to action on every page of your website. You may feel that call to actions should be kept to a minimum when it comes to marketing. Well, this is actually completely the opposite. You should aim to use multiple call to actions. The more there are, the better the chances of your readers responding to one of them. You should also make sure to use call to actions on every page of your content. In addition, make sure that you make them prominent wherever they are used. There's no point using call to actions if they're hidden away and they're going to be most likely overlooked. The other thing to bear in mind is that you should make your call to actions attractive and enticing. So on websites, call to actions generally come as colorful buttons that stand out on the page. The key is to make your call to action not only visually appealing, but make it pop so that it's certain to get noticed. Have free space also around your call to action so viewers are drawn to it. You can also use the fear of missing out. Now, you're only one person, right? So you don't have unlimited tutoring sessions. You could say get a free assessment before spots run out. Now, make the benefit clear. Is it to stop the struggle, increase confidence, get into your dream school? For my ideal student, it's to stop the struggle and make reading fun. And this is the ideal goal of the parent for their child. Test different calls to action and see which one seems to work best for you. Once you nail it, don't expect it to work forever because as time changes, so does marketing on the internet. So keep moving forward and learning. The worst thing that you can do is learn all of this marketing stuff once and expect what works today to work forever. You need to keep educating yourself. And this is why I have created the Insider Secrets Club for online tutors. It is a place where you can keep getting trained on what is working, stay accountable to your goals, and connect with other like-minded individuals that are starting or growing an online tutoring business. Now, if you're interested in learning more about this amazing community, come join us on a free webinar that I hold each Tuesday called 3 Secrets to Getting Online Tutoring Students. There's a link in the description below. Now, not all calls to action lead to a direct student, right? But they always lead to a direct action. So CoSchedule has done research on which words to use to create compelling calls to action. Take a look at this image and see what they are. So here are some verbs that you can include. You can include get, download, start, stop, build, grow, join, learn, discover, try, find, save. Now, words that help see what is in it for your ideal client include your, results, guarantee-free, new, safe, proven, because. Now, exclusivity also makes it seem like there is something special just for them. So those words include limited supply, while supplies last, only a few left, featured, exclusive, advanced, secrets, access, special offer, members only, subscribers only, now closed, pre-register, limited spots. Now, all of us as tutors, as I mentioned, you can use limited spots because you can't work with unlimited amounts of students unless you have a huge team. CoSchedule also organized words to create urgency to entice them to act now. And these include ends tomorrow, limited time only, one-time offer, expires soon, urgent, deadline, now, only available to X amount of people for X days left, offer ends soon, closing soon. Today, today only, last chance, hurry, immediately, before, ends. You can combine words from each column to come up with your own call to action, but you don't need to use words from every column. That would probably be too wordy. My favorite one that I use is get a free assessment. Now, I could create a freebie that is a list of books that kids would like best and use the call to action of download an exclusive list of books for your struggling reader. Notice how using your makes it more personal. When I first wrote it, it was download an exclusive list of books for struggling readers. Then I added the word your to it, and it just felt better. What do you think of these power words? Do you feel that you could create a powerful call to action with them? Tell me about it in the comments below. Now, there are other calls to action that you might want people to take as well. Now, it might not be to get them on your email list or get started. The cool thing online is that you have the ability to build relationships with people before they ever move forward with you. And this makes them want to hire you versus any other tutor. If you're writing a blog post, you want to keep them on your website so that you may suggest another article that they would be interested in reading. If you're posting a video, you want them to watch the video. You could say, watch this free video before it disappears. We all want our stuff to go viral, so you could specifically ask the viewer or blog post reader to send to a friend. Some other calls to action might be to read more articles that you've written, watch, view, or play video, email a friend, forward to a friend, register for email, sign up now, add an RSS feed, bookmark this site or page, add to favorites, print page. Some social media actions might include to tweet this, please retweet, like me on Facebook, follow on Twitter, share with friends, pin this, vote, comment. Now, hopefully you have learned a ton about crafting the right call to action at the right time. You're going to notice that all of the call to actions that I've mentioned for this video are listed in the description of my video. So this is another way on YouTube that you can increase the amount of people that you want to take your call to action. So check out how I formatted it, and you can use this style for your videos. Now stay tuned next week as I release video number 23 and talk about how most tutors don't know what GDPR is and how it can harm your business. You're going to learn what it is, how to be GDPR compliant, and protect yourself from getting sued by other countries. My name's Joanne Kaminski, the online tutor business coach, helping you get found, hired, and referred. Here's till next time. Bye, everyone.